Hey guys, I'm Chris from TCMM Fitness. If we haven't met already, how's it going? Nice to meet you. And if we have met, good to see you again. Today, I wanted to talk to you about self-assessments. Measurements are super important for a couple of different reasons. If you can track it, you can improve it. If you don't track it, you never know if you're making progress or if you're not making progress. So this is really going to help on accountability, because nobody wants to measure twice, 3 weeks apart, 4 weeks apart, and say, gosh, I really haven't made any progress because I didn't stick to what I was doing, right? So we're going to work ourselves a little bit harder and really just stick to our plan. So also on the other note is that you get to see your improvement. When you see your improvement, right around that 3-week mark, you're thinking, oh man, I really hope I made some changes. If not, I'm not going to keep going. So you see the improvements you make, self-5, pat on the back, you did a great job, and that's going to carry on motivation for you into the next phase of your plan. So that said, I am going to remove my shirt for strategic purposes for you on this one. You'll notice also I have this little whiteboard. You can do this with a piece of paper if you don't have a whiteboard, but make sure that each time you do your measurement, you write it down, because if you measure all 3 things and then go to write it down, chances are you're going to forget. So take off shirt there. And so for you guys, it's very important. First thing in the morning is when you're going to get the most accurate measurements. And I'm doing this in front of a mirror, and I want you to do it in front of a mirror too. So here's why. We're going to reach this, oh, that is cold. We're going to reach this around your waist, and you want to put it at your belly button. If you don't have a mirror, chances are it may look something like this, and that's not going to be measured the same every time, right? So we want to make sure using the mirror that it is straight across at the height of your belly button. And when you reach that around, you're going to find right at the end of the tape measure here, that is your mark. So I'll write that down. And then we're going to measure your hips. So there's 3 measurements today. These are simple. If you want more in-depth ones, body fat percentages, we can do that for you. So first things first, I don't know if you can see this in the mirror, but bringing my feet completely together. And with your hips, you're essentially going to find the widest spot of your hips. Make sure again that it's level. And make sure you hold on to the tape or it will slip just like that. So once they're level, and reach them around right here. Now if you want to turn sideways, make sure that it's at the thickest part front to back as well. That's also going to be beneficial. And we just find that largest point, mark it off right at the end. And then we're going to measure your right thigh. It's important to do the right thigh, not because it's different from right to left, although it will be a little bit, but it makes it accurate by doing a comparison of the same leg. So we're going to pull up the pant leg there and basically just find the largest part of your thigh. We're going to wrap that around there. And then again, just using the mirror to make sure that we're not crooked. So once we're there, finding that spot, and we're going to take that measurement, write it down. And that is all for the measuring. It's real easy, really simple. You can do this on your own. If you do have any difficulty with this, please ask questions or we can help you. We're happy to help. But if you can get this on your own, that'll be very, very helpful so we can get really focused on the exercise plan while you are here. You'll notice on this assessment form down below the video here and down below the measurements, you'll also see some questions that are rated on a scale of 1 to 10. It's very important that you honestly answer those. How do you feel about each one of them? 1 is, well, basically the description's down there, but 1 is low on the scale and 10 is like, woohoo! So go ahead and rate yourself on there. And what we're going to do is in 2 to 3 weeks, we're going to have you do this again, and then you get to see the comparisons, see what kind of progress you make, and ultimately just be really satisfied with what you're doing and with the progress that you've made. Otherwise, if you're not satisfied with the progress, please bring in the progress, let us know, because that way we can troubleshoot and figure out what we need to do in order to make that improvement something that's satisfactory for you. So I'm Chris, TCMM Fitness. Go ahead and do your self-assessment, fill it in down below, and I look forward to helping you improve it on the next one.